Hey everybody. Now it's been a long time since I've posted anything, but I'm trying to get back into it, trying to do some cool projects again. Moved up to Salt Lake City and still have some cool stuff going, but this is a little Datsun trailer I picked up. If anybody knows offhand any way to tell between the 521 and the 620 pickup bed, I'd like to know, because I do not know offhand. They look very similar in pictures and everything, but this is just a cool little bed. It was a truck that was crashed in the mid to late 70s, I was told, and they hacked the frame and turned it into a trailer. And I just picked it up. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. The plan is to make it a little Overland trailer build. There's not much rust on it, a little bit of surface rust and a couple pinholes in the bed area, but get that fixed up. I don't even think any of you have seen this. This is my 280Z. Just pulling it off right now. Just had the 1UZ swap, so VVTi 1UZ FE out of a 98 LS400. Made it up to a 5-speed. I'll do another walkthrough video on that at some point. Maybe a little test drive video or something like that. But anyway, back to this. So plan is to make it into an Overland trailer and be able to tow it behind either the Chinook camper or the Datsun, because that's going rally mode, or my girlfriend's Sequoia. So it's kind of an all-around thing. So the plan is going to be putting a rack on it, cutting into this, bringing that forward to either fit bikes or motorcycles in, so it can be full length with the tailgate up. Rack that'll go over top, and that'll have the current plan is to make a hard shell aluminum rooftop tent myself. I'd like to do a build series video on that. We'll see if that happens. But for now, it's just a cool little trailer. I've been towing it around with the Datsun for the last few days, grabbing steel and whatever else I need. It's been really helpful. So I don't like the way they did the tongue. It's really long and it makes it really awkward to back it up. So first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of the emergency brake cables and pull this stuff out, and then I'm cutting this center cross member out, bringing that back to right at the bed level, about here, about a foot back. I'm gonna put a probably just tube steel in there, and then bring the actual ball hitch mount, bring that back probably about 2 feet or so. Hopefully make the trailer handle a little bit better. It does pull really nice behind the car, actually. I think that's part of the benefit of having a trailer that used to be a truck, because it has shocks and it's not a terrible setup. I am going to swap the axle to get something lighter and a bit more clearance. I don't really need something with a pinion spinning on there, so I have a drop axle from our boat that we swapped out. So that axle I think is going to get narrowed. It's quite a bit lighter than this, and I'll throw some sweet wheels and tires on there. We'll see what I got in store. But it's a pretty cool little trailer. It's got the original latches, which actually work, which is kind of tough to find. Logo and everything like that. Anywhere where there is rot in the rust or rot anywhere, I'm just going to replace with aluminum, more than likely. So I'll be probably cutting out most of the deck of this and actually making some storage boxes and stuff like that go into it. I also have some batteries, some AGM batteries over here. So I'm thinking about doing kind of a solar setup on this on top of the rooftop tent. Chuck a couple batteries low, keep the weight low, and yeah, see what I can run off of it, either welder or tools or pumps, whatever I need. So it's going to be kind of a utility / overland trailer. I think it'll be pretty cool when it's done. Also, for anyone that has ever considered getting a plasma cutter, even if it's on the ultra budget end, this little Lotus LT3500 was about 160 bucks shipped and has been a fantastic investment. No affiliation with them at all, but this thing does a really good job for the money. And I haven't had any issues with it. Consumables are interchangeable with a bunch of other models and stuff like that. They don't burn through them super fast, and you can get some pretty good cuts, especially like stuff like this where you don't really have to care too much. That's about, I don't know, not quite an eighth thick, but fairly thick, and I've done up to 3/16. It gets a bit sloppy at that level, but anything around this, it cuts great. And that's about, I'm doing this on my phone today, but that's about, honestly, maybe 10 seconds from end to end there, and that's about 4 inches. So very fast, way faster than the grinder, less noise, less mess. This thing is great. So zip that cross member out, and just to show again, like this thing on 30 amps, that's 1/4 inch too. And yeah, it took a minute, but that zipped through there relative to anything else I can think of. For 160 bucks, that thing is sweet.